Greetings and a good evening. Welcome to the Atarangi. Today we use this new video format to talk about what Barry learned making an animation in 1 week. Barry wanted to make this animation to go along with a song that he made. So Barry, walk us through your plan and your inspirations for this video.
Well, I wanted to make car go fast through city. I like futuristic cities and the music was based on that from distance, where you race through a futuristic city in space. Now, to put some pressure on myself, I decided around the start of August that a perfect deadline would be my birthday. So that gave me roughly 30 days to do something I had never done before, and naturally, like a pro, I did not start on this project until the 21st. Nothing prepared, no car, no city, no experience. Lucky for me, I had tutorials and a claus by my side.
So yeah, as Barry said, we used some tutorials, so let's go over those now. The buildings are from this tutorial by Procedural Creation. I followed this tutorial a while ago, so we already had this asset ready. For the base of the car, we followed this tutorial by CG Geek. We also used the off-road rig by BlenderS for animating the car. I got it for free, but for you it will be $2 on Gumroad. It does the animation following a curve, with working suspension, spinning wheels, and it even supports uneven terrain. So Barry, how did you go about making the car itself?
Not having much time, we decided to make a low poly car, so we used the previously mentioned tutorial by CG Geek. Now, the car from the tutorial is quite square, but me being me, I decided that would be too simple, which is why I decided to take inspiration from more complex cars, like the Camaro ZL1 with some parts of the Stingray C7 and some parts from a car from distance.
Yes, but of course we did not want a low poly car. So we used a method that I have not seen in any other tutorials before. Let us know if you've seen it before though, I'm interested. So what you do is, you apply a subdivision modifier to the car, and then you select important lines on the car, like this. And then you can change a setting called crease to decide how rounded the lines or how sharp the lines should be. So Barry, how did using this method go?
Using this method is quite interesting, as you get to decide for yourself which parts of the car curve and how much they do. Want longer curves? Keep the crease setting low. Want a sharper bend? Raise it up. Want a corner? Well, god diggity damn, crank that ship up to 11 at a boat. Some of the harder things when making a car like this are insetting the lights, adding the extra bits like the triangle in the back and the hole in the spoiler, which resulted in some triangles in our mesh. In the end, the car ended up looking something like this.
Now we have a car, halfway into the 1 week we had left, and we still needed the animation itself and of course the set it takes place in. So I gave Barry the building generator and he took it from there.
Generating new buildings on my PC takes a while. So we decided to keep it to a few different ones, and just by using duplications and rotations, and by planning where we would drive the car, we could make a city that doesn't look like 5 of the same buildings, but still only use a few. The roads consist of a black plane, and the sidewalks are just some cubes sticking up through that plane. The lights we actually yoinked from the Akira Awakened video. I'm pretty sure they just took the design from Akira, but I like the look of it, so it's mine now, John. We made a quick node setup as well to be able to place the lights around in rows with varying densities, instead of having to place them all one by one.
And then we discovered there were too many lights for Eevee to render.
Fine. Guess I'll stay up till like 2 AM to separate them all so we can toggle them when need be.
And then we had to animate it with 2 days left.
Using the off-road rig from BlenderS, making the car drive a route of our choice was the easy part. Making the camera follow said car, well, that was a tad bit harder. In the end, we found that we could make an invisible plane follow the same route our car took, and bind the camera to that. We had to do it this way since our car didn't count as an object we could lock onto, and otherwise that would have looked like this. After plotting out the camera route and doubling the amount of frames because it felt way too fast, it was time to toggle those lights we spoke about earlier. Proper planning made this easy, as I had drawn this handy dandy map and gave it them all numbers. Then I noticed it was still too fast, so I gave the animation even more frames, fixed a couple of camera bugs, and at that point it was nighttime, August 28th, and I had work in the morning, so I decided to hit render. Woke up in the morning feeling like Barry Snorevitch, and I went to work. When I came home, I slapped the song onto the subscribe button, onto the animation, and rendered that video. Uploaded it, gave it a description, and set it to go live.
Now let's have a look at it in full.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Zoom, way past the camera, like way past the car. I like how that corner turned out though.
Still way faster.
Yeah, the car is still way fast. I mean, we're going at like, what, like this is a YouTube video at like 2x.
I mean, I watch videos at that speed. So.
Yeah, same.
Nice sky texture, Klaus.
Yep, thanks, Klaus. That zigzag between the cars turned out pretty well.
that top view is way too short.
Top view is too short for like 2 seconds. I mean, here we have like 15 camera angles in a few seconds. And then we'll have a pretty good loop, I guess. Like, it's not that noticeable that we loop into the thingy. So at this point we basically get the same like mistakes and stuff. I love how we clip that building.
Yeah, we clip the building. The song has some parts that are just only the drums that are a bit too long.
Yeah, the song isn't perfect.
Nothing will ever be.
But, you know, it's my second song, so muck it, you know.
Still love the fact that you just have a half a second of being above the car there. All of the angles in the world
yeah,
there.
Like some of the camera work is decent. Like in the beginning, I actually noticed the beginning half is mostly good. Camera angle wise.
Yes,
the last half I tried to experiment more and I messed that up.
Experiment more, and you were like half awake.
True. True. I mean, we were crunching to get this done.
I never crunch. I don't sleep.
Like I was like doing 2 jobs at the same time. Working my day job, coming home, finishing this animation. I also love how all of the cars in the background are just a low poly version of the car.
I love that they don't have windows.
Wheel slapped on. Yeah, they don't have windows, they have wheels slapped on, they have 5 colors and they're all duplicates of each other. Even on like big main roads, it's just like the 5 same duplicates and then I just like deleted some, added more, deleted some, added more.
Honestly though, the buildings themselves, if you would manually just add some details, look really good.
Yeah, the glass texture really helps. And the lights are like a very nice thing, you know, to have. Just turns around. Like, it looks like the camera turns around there instead of it turning around the car.
The camera just does a barrel roll.
No, it doesn't do a barrel roll.
The drone operator for this car shot just like stumbled and fell over with his controller.
Yeah, something like that. We'll blame it on that. I also tried to render this in cycle.
I guess we'll throw that in right after this.
Yeah. But like, that didn't get too far, so it's like only like the first 2 streets. It took like, I think 5 minutes per frame.
It's not actually too bad. Nice end screen, Shinobi.
Wait, don't click off yet, the video's not done.
You've got another one coming up.
Yes.
Right?
You know, all in all, 0 out of 10, not enough Dalai Lama.
Right, some lessons that we learned for future projects are...
Don't put deadlines so short. Hey, look, Klaus, it's been like, what, 2 weeks? And we already messed this up for this video.
We should have planned out the scenes a bit more and rendered them separately. This leads to a higher quality product with more dynamic scenes and stuff like that. Also, we should have probably synced something to the music. It's a music video after all.
It wouldn't have been a bad idea to leave some time to go over the animation a bit more. I mean, the final render still is too fast, and there's this part where the camera angle switches like 7 times in a second.
Thanks for joining us today. And let us know what you think of this new video format.
Good night. I'm gonna take a sip. Sips verloren. That's an animation.
Sips door.
Sips verloren.
See you later, people.